Squeeze them together.
Yeah, so the answers to this are already up, right? PDF, it's in Schoology, and so it's recorded, right? So if you wanted to watch something, you know in YouTube, you can drag thumbnails along, right? So if you're just saying, I really don't understand this particular example and I want to watch it again, then you can just, open up YouTube, scrub forward to that point, and then watch it. And then, if you have questions, come find me after school. And after school will be easy, right? Because 3 days a week we're here, and then, or in the morning, and I'm usually in the math office by, let's say, 8:30 at about the latest. Anyway, determine the equation of a line with an x-intercept of -6. So as soon as we see x-intercept of -6, what should we think? We should maybe think that the point then, there will be a point on that line which is -6, 0, right? Because the x-intercept occurs when y is equal to 0. And is perpendicular to the line passing through that. Express the answer in general form, blah, and in slope y-intercept. Okay, so what's the first thing we have to do?
I got one.
Think back to grade 11, I think it is. Yes?
0 at x plus 6.
No. What's the first thing we have to do?
Oh, okay.
I want to find a line perpendicular to another line. What do we know about perpendicular lines? That they're slopes. So what's the first thing we have to find? The slope of the given line, right? We'll figure out the slope of the given line. Then we'll figure out the slope of the line we need, which is perpendicular to that slope. We know how to do that, right? Then we will plug into a magic formula. And by the way, the key to math is formula, substitution, answer. Figure out what formula do I have to use, substitute in the formula, work it out, come up with an answer. So to communicate this, we're going to start with slope. So the slope formula, slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? That's formula for slope. We're going to substitute in the values that we have for the slope, right? So m equals, what do you want to start with? 4 or negative? Let's start with 4, right? So it'll be 4 minus -5, so I'm just going to write 4 plus 5, right? Because we all know if you subtract a negative. Over what? 4. Well, give me the numbers. 4. Not 4. Okay, -1 minus 3. You're not very forthcoming. Okay, if I started with the 4 as y2, then I must start with -1 as y1. You got to get this right. Otherwise, you'll get the sign wrong, right? You'll flip the numbers around. So this is what? 9 over -4, right? So, m perpendicular is what? That's parallel. Perpendicular slope, what do we do? We didn't do this in 30, we did this in 20. It's a negative reciprocal, right? Which is? Okay, so I'm trying to communicate here. So I'm saying slope, right? And here's the slope formula, and then we're substituting into the slope formula. And then here's the slope of the line perpendicular, right? Because it's perpendicular to this, so that's the slope we need.
Is it always a negative reciprocal?
Yes, always. Yeah, so you just flip it and change its sign. Express the answer in general form. So now we then default to either slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We've got an m, we got an x and a y, right? Or we go with point slope form. Okay, either or, doesn't matter. I'm just going to go with point slope form. So what do I have? Well, I have an x and a y and an m, so that takes care of this and this and this, and will give me an equation, right? So let's do that. So y minus 0 is equal to 4/9 x minus 6. Come on, this one I did on purpose. Plus 6, thank you. Okay, so it's x, because it's x minus -6, right? X plus 6. Okay. All right, so y minus just y. So y is equal to 4/9 x plus 4 9 to 6. Give yourself 24 over 9, 8 over 3. Cancel the 6 into the 9. 2 over 3, 8 over 3. 8 over 3. Don't care how you do it, just doing it right. You can use your, oh, you can't use your calculator. Never mind, you can't use your calculator, so you have to. You can go with 24 over 9 and then reduce that, or you could say 6 goes into 9, right? No, 3 goes into 6 twice and into that, and wait, okay? So there's slope-intercept form, right? We got y equals mx plus b. General form, okay, general form is x plus by plus c, where a, b, and c are integers, so what are we going to do? Multiply through by? We're not a very giving group, you know. But I think everybody's, oh, no, it's in one. Okay. Multiply through by, to clear out the fractions, if I multiplied everything by 9, yes, thank you. So 9y is equal to 4x plus 24. So the idea is general form does not have fractions, right? It has only integers, and a is positive, so we've got a positive a here, so that's good. So let's go with 4x minus 9y plus 24 equals 0. And that would be the general form. If that is true, substituting in negative 6, 0 would give you a true, I mean, at least we know that that point is on this line. So if you throw negative 6 in here, you get negative 24, 0 takes that out, plus 24 is 0. So I know the point negative 6, 0 is on this line because it satisfies the equation. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure I've got the slope, perpendicular, etc., etc. Questions, comments, concerns? Nope. Moving on. Sketch the graph of y equals 2x, bracket x minus 5 squared, 2x plus 7 cubed, label all x-intercepts. I'm just going to extend the page just so that I can get this up here. Okay, sketch the graph. Right, here's an x-axis, here's a y-axis. What do I know? All right, can we do x-intercepts? What are the x-intercepts?
5.
Okay, there's an x-intercept at 5.
Negative 7 over 2.
That's not a good. Maybe you should scale things first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so x-intercept at 5. Where else?
Negative 7 over 2.
Negative 7 over 2, so let's call that negative 3.5.
0.
And 0, right, because of that x there, right? Okay. Any other x-intercept? Y-intercept.
0.
0, right? How do you find the y-intercept?
Put 0.
Put x into 0. As soon as you put a 0 in here, 0, right? So that's also the y-intercept. What degree is this?
6.
6. Which way does it open?
Up.
Up. So therefore both ends go up, right? Because even degree, both ends go the same direction. How do you know it opens up? Positive. Are you sure? I'm positive. So is it, right? So it's positive, so it opens up, right? And it's of degree 6, so both ends. So that means, now, what can you say about this 0?
It's 2.
It's multiplicity 2, right? Which means it's going to do this or this, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Which, if you're watching this on video, but you'll draw it in a second. What do you say about this 0?
It goes like that.
Yeah, it goes through. What do you say about this 0?
It's just a straight
It's
line.
linear. So that's going to be a straight line through. That's going to be touch and go. And that's going to be, let's flatten out and continue on. All right, so I'm opening up. I'm coming through here. And this is a multiplicity 3.
Ooh, someone's pop.
Okay, so we've got this kind of 0 here, right? Then we come back up again, and we come straight through here, right? Linear. And then we continue on, and we come and we touch, and we go, and there's our sketch of the graph, right? So you could verify this. You could just graph it on a graphing calculator and just sort of say, yeah, okay, you know. I remember it said sketch. It didn't say draw an actual, very accurate thing, right? So we don't know where this is, and we don't know where this is. We just know that they're in there. Okay, questions? Comments? Concerns? No? You want to graph it? Let's hear. Web page. Oh, here we go. So look. Oh, wait.